How's it going, everybody? My name, of course, is Breezy, and welcome to the very first Football Manager 23 video on the channel. For the FM23 beta, then, I have set myself the challenge of trying to win the Premier League with Chelsea in just one season. The good news for this save is if you want to come and watch me play this save live in its entirety, you can do so over on Twitch. The link to my channel is in the description. Drop it a follow and come hang out. We're live 3 nights a week. It's a lot of fun. And of course, it goes without saying, if you are new around here, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well, as we'll be uploading plenty of videos from this save for you to get your teeth into. Also, let me know in the comment section, which team are you managing for the beta this year? And lastly, if you have not yet pre-ordered FM23, then good news, I've teamed up with Fanatical. The link for them is in the description. Click that link, it automatically applies my code, and it gives you 29% off, allowing you to get the game for just £32.05. You get full beta access, and it is cheaper than Steam. What's not to love? Everybody wins. Let's get into it then. My first save of FM23 with Chelsea, and let's see how I get on in that very first transfer window. But here we are then. FM23 is here. And, well, we're at Chelsea. Support emphasis on the board, low. Fair enough. I'd probably agree with that. What's the support profile looking like? Only 6% of the fans are hardcore. It's all plastic, aren't they? Now, this is fun, right? I've not yet seen the budget. I have not yet seen the budget for Chelsea. So if anyone is doing Chelsea, don't tell me. We're going to find out together. In 3, 2, 1. We're Chelsea. I mean, I know Roman's not here anymore. Oh. I'll be honest with you. It's not great. It's not great that we're in debt. It's fine. I've got big plans, so I wouldn't worry about it. I've got big plans. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Off the bat, I'm thinking something like this, which seems mental. I'm aware, but I think it's gonna work. So don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I have got big plans of how to make this team great. Right then, so who is on the chopping block, I hear you ask? Well, goalkeeper-wise, they're kind of both fine, aren't they? There's no point selling Kepa, because we can't, it's not draft, well, he's worth less than draft mode, but we're not going to be able to get loads for him, so I think keeping Kepa, he is on 145 grand a week, though. Do we want my backup goalkeeper being on more money than my current goalkeeper, who's on 50? Probably not, to be honest. So with that in mind, Kepa's going to go. And you know what? Because I don't want him, he's out of here. He's not even on my list anymore. I think we're a little bit light on centre-back. So Thiago Silva, like, as you can see, very good. Lacking some pace, but that's fine. We're playing a 3, so it's not a big deal. James can obviously play there if needs be. But we've also got Koulibaly, who's pretty good to me. Oh, his mentals are a bit garbage. Fofana is good. Won't be good first season, but still be good enough for us. Trevor Chalobah is definitely a backup player. And Cucurella, I would not play at centre-back. I also don't really want to play Cesar Azpilicueta if I don't have to at centre-back. So I don't know but he's just signed a new contract, hasn't he? So I can't really get rid of him. So I think at least one more centre-back is definitely needed. Full-back, we're absolutely fine. We've got Chilwell and Cucurella on the left. We could probably do with another right wing-back, actually. I don't want to play Azpilicueta at right wing-back. Midfield, now this is where it gets a little bit interesting, viewers. So first on the chopping block, then, for me, is Jorginho. I do not want Jorginho anywhere near my midfield, and his contract is up at the end of the season anyway, so I think it's a perfect opportunity to try and sell him. And Zakaria, I really like, actually. Zakaria is a really good midfielder in this year's game. Ziyech is another one onto the transfer list. Pulisic, just for everything I went through last year, viewers, he's on the transfer list immediately. If you know, you know. And of course, we've got Kai Havertz, who I'm going to keep around. Havertz is going to be my DLF, and he's going to be playing next to Aubameyang, and it's going to be lovely. So there you go. Those are my plans. 18 mil for Pulisic, which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, see if I can get 50 mil for Jorginho in the final year of his contract. I think you'd probably take it, right? Done. See you later, mate. Is it more about saving the wages? Because it's a very derisory offer. So is it more about just trying to save the money on the wages rather than getting the transfer fee in? Because I don't think we're going to be able to get more than this because no one else is interested. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Pulisic is going for 20 million. That's absolutely fine. The Kepa one, I'm not as... See, Kepa, I'm not really bothered about the fee. Again, it's more about getting his wages off the books. Chelsea wants Skriniar. Skriniar's in the last year of his contract. Ooh. I would absolutely bloody adore Skriniar, to be honest. Right, first sale of the save. And I'm delighted to announce, ladies and gentlemen, it's Christian Pulisic. He's going just down the road to Tottenham for £18.25 million. He will not be missed. See you later, Christian. 12 million for Ziyech. Have him. He can just go. Right, Jorginho has gone. 50 million quid. Jorginho to PSG for 50 million quid out the door. Thank you very much for all your efforts, Jorginho. I just don't think you're that good, to be honest. So off you pop. All right, Kepa's gone. We're paying 20 grand of his wages for the next couple of years, but it's 100 and what, 30 grand off the wage bill, which I'm happy with. So Kepa can go. So now, now it's looking a lot healthier, viewers. 96 million pounds to spend. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I've got my scouts looking for a centre back, right? But it's Milan Skriniar. Let's talk to the agent. It's between 44 and 51 million, or 145 to 180. That I'll absolutely pay. But since we are talking about it, could you go lower? He can go lower. Would want a wage of between 130 and 165 now instead of 145 to 180. Okay, good. Sounds good. Okay, so we know what Skriniar's done. Why? Why have they done that then? So Reece Oxford now plays for Manchester United. Do with that information what you will. Following up, as you seem very interested in Milan Skriniar. Clients interested in Chelsea. I think Skriniar's the guy. I'll give you a little bit more Inter. How about that? There you go. I think Skriniar would be a great signing. Ziyech has gone as well. That's another player off the books. Huge. So Ziyech is gone. He's gone to Inter Milan. 12 million? Yeah, 12 million. So that takes our budget now. It's about 100 million. Mate, Todd Bowley must love me, by the way. I've come in. I've already fixed the finances. I'm going to ruin it again in a second. I mean, the squad's looking a little bit thin now. That is fair. But now, to be fair, now we know roughly what we want. Now we have a rough idea of what we would like. Let's get Skriniar on there. Who do you drop, though? Probably Koulibaly, to be honest. Koulibaly's probably full choice for me if Skriniar comes in. I'd probably play Silva, Fofana, and Skriniar as my three. 11.75 million to bring Hazard in. The problem is we can afford it now, right? Do we bring Eden Hazard back and we can just stick him there, or we can stick him there instead of Raheem? You know, play him as central midfielder on attack. We'll make the offer. We'll just give him it. That's fine. Okay, so Skriniar could be our first signing for Chelsea. Not a bad signing either, really, is it? Same need a centre back. Skriniar is like pretty damn good. Oh, Eden. I'm not paying you that, mate. I'm just not paying you that. Right, at least Simons is not in the mood to negotiate. I don't think this is going to go down very well. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't think this is going to happen, to be honest. No, sorry. I know it would have been nice, but that's ridiculous. 300 grand a week and a potential 3-year contract. Geezer's off his head. Viewers, do we sign João Felix? I think I might try and go for João Felix, you know. Let's have this. Hi, João. His agent's called João as well. It's doable. Could you lower the demands? He's not going to lower the demands. 22-year-old João Felix. Is it a thing? And his agent has gone straight to the press. Brilliant. I think João Felix might be the guy. I need to get moving. Right, so that should be a quality signing. Do we just get him in and play him at right wing back? He's only got 11 crossing. This is the only thing. His crossing's not great. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's probably fine. Now, to start as a right back, but obviously we're going to train him to play as a wing back, so that hopefully should improve. Minimum league goals 50. There we go. Okay, so he's not expecting to be that straight away, which is good. Between 185 and 275. Okay. 185 and 275. So if we can get him close to that 185 mark. 200 grand a week. Sorted. All three of them are here then. So, viewers, welcome to the club. Anton Stack, I assume, or maybe Stach, but I'm going to say Stack because he's German. On the surface, a ball-winning midfielder, but as you can see by his position overview here, he can play bloody everywhere. So I'm going to try and retrain him to be a right wing back. But knowing that he can play in midfield as well is very, very handy. I think he's got the work rate, teamwork, determination, everything to be a really good wing back for us. So I'm very happy with him. Only 3 for long throws though. So could be better. Next in then, probably the biggest out of all 3 signings. João Felix from Atletico Madrid for a whopping £108 million. Well, that's what it could rise to. 50 million out of the current budget. But it could offer to 100 million quid. He's going to be providing the competition with Kai Havertz, basically. And finally, another addition at centre-back is Milan Skriniar, which I mean, Chelsea fans, you needed a centre-back, right? At least another one. How are we feeling about that? Milan Skriniar has joined the club. Better signing than Koulibaly, I'll say that much.